Feeling empty inside can make you feel like nothing matters. You might feel like there's nothing that connects you to other people and the world around you anymore. At times, you might feel like you hardly exist. This feeling of hollowness in your life may last only a few days or weeks if you're going through a difficult time. However, some people have feelings of emptiness that last for months or even years. To let go of our past baggage we often carry, once a high school teacher told his students to bring to school a clear plastic bag and a sack of potatoes. The students were asked to think of all the people who have wronged them, every person that they have judged, every person they could not accept. The names of these people were to be each written on a potato and put in the bag. Most students had bags that were full and overflowing. They were instructed to carry the bag everywhere with them for 1 week, including taking into their bed at night. They were never to let the bag out of their sight. By the end of the week, the students were sick to death of their bag of potatoes. It was annoying having to lug it everywhere. The potatoes started to fester and go moldy and stinky. The bags were heavy and awkward, weighed the students down and made them miserable. The teacher told the students the significance of carrying the potatoes. It was a way to understand the price we pay for holding onto our resentments. Fortunately, since the week was over, they were able to put down their bag of potatoes and get rid of it. The lightness, relief, and freedom at doing so was only a taste of what they could feel of letting go of the resentments that each potato represented. The teacher asked, "I hope you all enjoyed the game. How did you feel while carrying the potatoes with you for 1 week?" The children immediately let out their frustrations and started complaining bitterly of the trouble that they went through carrying the heavy and smelly potatoes wherever they went. Then the teacher told them the hidden meaning behind the game they played. He said, "This is exactly the situation when you carry your hatred for somebody inside your heart. The stench of hatred will contaminate your heart and you will carry it with you wherever you go. If you cannot tolerate the smell of rotten potatoes for just 1 week, especially those of you who had plenty of potatoes to carry, can you imagine what is it like to have the stench of hatred in your heart for your lifetime?" The hassle of lugging the bag around with them made it clear what a weight they were carrying around and how they had to pay attention to it all the time. Naturally, the condition of the potatoes deteriorated to a nasty smelly slime. This was a great metaphor for the price we pay for keeping our pain and heavy negativity. Too often we think of forgiveness as a gift to the other person and clearly is for ourselves. Forgiving someone can be one of the most exhilarating experiences of your life. When you empty yourself, you create space for your true self to emerge, free of all conditioning and programming. This will give you room to grow and connect with pure consciousness, unfettered by past baggage, current preoccupations, and worries about the future. The Heart Sutra, in Buddhism, speaks of navigating the path from emptiness to compassion. Buddhist teachers have stressed that emptiness is not the same as nothingness. Dalai Lama has explained how we can use emptiness as a way to dissect and dissolve the heart of hatred. If you hate someone, where is that person? In which part of him does it lie? It's mostly in your head. And so with love. He adds that freedom comes only when you cut out delusion and projection. When we get attached to what we think is real, we are unable to think clearly, as the mind gets clouded. Buddha said that emptiness pertains to our conception of the self. When you empty yourself, you create space for your true self to emerge. Philosophy means intellect, reasoning, thinking, argumentativeness. And this is the way to be wrong, because you cannot be in love with existence if you are argumentative. Argument is the barrier. If you argue, you are closed, the whole existence closes to you. When you argue, you assert. Assertion is violence, aggression, and the truth cannot be known by an aggressive mind, the truth cannot be discovered by violence. You can come to know the truth only when you are in love. There is no argument in love, because there is no aggression. Every man carries his own philosophy, and every man in his own way is a philosopher, because you create and deliver your ideas, you believe in them. You have opinions, concepts, and because of opinions and concepts your eyes are dull, they cannot see. The more the ideas are, more the mind is burdened. Your intelligence is just covered by opinions, the dust, and everyone who is opinionated is bound to be dull. If you can retain your childhood, if you continuously reclaim your childhood, you will remain innocent and intelligent. If you gather dust, childhood is lost, innocence is no more. The more philosophies you have, the more you are far away from the divine. A religious mind is a non-philosophical mind. A religious mind is an innocent, intelligent mind. The mirror is clear, the dust has not been gathered, and every day a continuous cleaning goes on. That is called meditation. Meditation means how to empty yourself. Out of the darkness of suffering a new morning arises, a new sun arises. And the dawn is not very far off when you feel darkness too much. When suffering is unbearable, bliss is very near. So don't try to escape from suffering, that is the point where you can miss. Don't try to avoid it, pass through it. Suffering will burn you, destroy you, but really you cannot be destroyed. All that can be destroyed is just the rubbish that you have gathered. When it is all destroyed, then you will feel that you are indestructible. If you think it is worth listening to this, support us by hitting the like button, sharing it with your friends, and leaving a comment below. For more such stories, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Thank you for joining us in this remarkable journey and being a part of Wordsworth community.